What brought you to life coaching initially?
Considering a transition from my work as an architect to the other things I'd like to do in life. I was looking to move from things that took up my whole day, really, my whole week sometimes, and I had other interests that I fit in, and I wanted to move from not so much of one to a little bit more of the other, so I would have a broader range of experiences. Probably an interest in seeing whether or not there was a clear path of getting from where I was to introducing more of my other components of my life to my daily routine.
Right. And so did life coaching provide you with what you needed in order to make those changes? Did you feel like it changed?
Yeah, it did offer me tools. There's no magic bullet. There's no magic pill. There's no. It did give me tools. I had to work. After filling in, I think it was 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks we had to fill in, or I had to fill in the blanks of what did I say yes to, and that sort of thing. And then and then at the end of 2 weeks, I had to assess that, and I found, wow, I'm kind of just responding to other people as opposed to what I'd like to do, where I'd like to go. And so it did indicate a pattern of how I lived every day. And I'm having a great time. Isn't that not having a great time? I'm having a great time. But if the point is to transition, I'm not going to transition doing the same thing. And that tool gave me a path or a way of assessing what I am doing, so I could decide, well, how do I change that path to be doing something else? And so there was a lot of judgment, self-judgment that I recognized that I was inflicting on myself, and I wasn't aware of that before.
And so now, a year later, looking back, have you sustained those changes that you committed to making a year ago?
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
So the key changes that you made while you were in life coaching itself, some of them sustained over the years since you finished, and some of them slipped away that you didn't sustain, and the idea of doing an annual review and looking back and seeing what you kept and what you didn't from your initial life coaching practices might benefit you in moving forward.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you say who you think might benefit the most from life coaching, Bruce?
Gosh. Well, I think anyone who's going through transition, if they're moving from one job to another job, or if they're moving from one relationship to another relationship, a city to another city, they're trying to go to other joys in their life from work. For me, like playing banjo or doing other community service, that kind of thing. It helps to offer a structure for doing that, a path for doing that. But the other part of it, I think, is that for me, so many things occur if I'm responding, and I tend to respond to things phone calls being made, or issues, or difficulties on job sites, or sort of thing. I'm good at responding, and I'm calm at responding, but if I'm responding to a whole bunch of things in a day, it can be hectic mentally. And there was a component of this exercise, and the meditation was part of it, to calm the mind. And that was also very useful. And it is interesting that when I was in the process of calming the mind, things fell into place. The myriad of mad things going on in the day would come and go, and eventually, through that process, they'd fall into place. Say, oh, that's what I'm going to do. Or I'd arrive at solutions while not concentrating on a solution. I appreciate the analysis that took place. I was able to do a certain amount. I could read a book on life coaching. I could get those exercises. I could do those exercises. But it was the review of the exercises with you and the questions you asked, and that elevated my understanding of what I was picking up.
That's what people say. It's about the feeling supported, but also the accountability of coming back in, that really where the changes come from. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.